Cincinnati is handing out citations and fines for property owners who don't keep their grass trimmed. But what happens if the property owner is the city itself, like this overgrown grass we found last night? 9 on your side's Tom McKee took this concern straight to the top, and he's live now with how it played out. Tom?
Well, Carol, this began as a complaint the night on your side that the grass here at the former permit center was too long, violating city code. So around 11 o'clock, I tracked down City Hall, I called the mayor, found council members, and asked them what was going to be done. 2 hours later, by 1 o'clock, this problem had been turned into a solution.
This is what Cincinnati's former business development and permit center looked like Wednesday morning. High weeds between the sidewalk and the street blocked the signs and gave the building a blighted look.
It's inexcusable.
The city must set the example.
Well, that's totally unacceptable.
Those responses were the result of my asking Mayor John Cranley and council members if the city is treating private property owners differently. All three said they'd look into the matter right away.
We held ourselves to the same standard as citizens.
That's the same question Bill Franey had. His mother got a $500 ticket in April for grass that was over the 10-inch limit at her University Heights home.
You could drive down any given street and either see a city property or private property that's already overgrown.
In this case, though, I found out that action does speak louder than words.
This sort of fell through the cracks. That's been corrected now.
By 1 o'clock, a public services crew arrived at the Central Parkway site and began cutting the weeds and mowing the grass. Cincinnati spokesperson Rocky Mers admits the ball was dropped when the permit center relocated downtown.
They moved out of that building, and so the maintenance for that switched to a different department. The new department had not yet picked up this property on their list, so there was a small lag in between.
The city checks out 10,000 complaints of weeds and litter a year and issues 500 citations that could mean a $500 fine if the problem isn't corrected within 10 days. Now the mayor wants citizens to speak up about any blighted property, private or public, to keep Cincinnati beautiful.
And if anyone out there sees a property that we own that is not properly maintained, email me personally, and I will make sure it gets properly taken care of.
That's the mayor's pledge. Now, the big question is, will the city be fined $500 for not cutting this property initially? Well, the answer is no, the same as it was for Mr. Fraley. Basically, what it means is they took care of it within 10 days of the complaint, so it's a wash. Tom McKee, 9 on your side, live in Clifton.